In my second to last video, we followed along with Steve Houston's tutorial on basic head construction, and I wanted to start building up on that, but I wasn't really sure where to go or what to do. So I found a few videos from Blue Biscuits and used them as like a starting point. The first thing I did was break down the proportions of a few faces as like a way of familiarizing myself with where the main landmarks like the eyes, nose, mouth, these types of things would land. I then copied what Blue drew in her video, trying to understand what she was talking about and explaining. Her style is quite a bit different from what I want mine to be like, but I think that if you learn the basics, regardless of what style was used to teach you, you should be able to probably apply that to other styles, and at the very least it will like help make things easier moving forward. So once we did that, I then found a few other portraits to break down, but this time instead of just doing lines, I broke down like the planes of the face and shaded them as well to understand the shapes better. So I took the portraits, drew over them in a way that would make sense to me, and then I copied that over onto the side and then went in and shaded them to show the planes. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and then I followed along with Blue's video again, drawing these rough head sketch thingies in like rotation, and also a few pretty heavily stylized heads in perspective. And it was fun because I did like how some of them ended up turning out. Yeah, I definitely liked the side profile that was sort of in the center, and then the top right front facing one. I like the way I drew those eyes. The nose was quite interesting, and I think I liked those, and I want to explore that a bit more. But also, like, at this point I was quite tired of all of these studies and I wanted to do something a bit different, so I decided to follow along with a Shinon video instead. And so I drew these 3 sets of eyes because that's what he did in his video, and they were definitely also heavily stylized but in a more realistic way than Blue's. And I like them because they feel like some sort of illustration or like a complete set rather than studies, so they were a really nice break from everything. They did take me like a shit ton of time to finish, but I enjoyed myself, so I think it was worth it. And then after all of that, I wanted to finish off the week trying to apply everything I'd learned to portraits and like drawing actual full-on heads. And I wanted to see if I'd learned anything, but I don't know if I did. I feel like I probably could have done this a couple weeks ago as well, but I don't know. I did feel quite a bit disheartened, and so like I am at this point taking a break from heads and I'm currently working on figures instead. I sort of feel like I probably just need a break from studying and just try and focus on building my own style, try and like apply everything I've learned to this point to like a real thing, because I know that previously when I was learning, at first it looks like crap, but then with time drawing more and more, building on stuff, it started to look better. So I think that maybe I just need to take a break from learning and just spend a couple of months just applying stuff, just like drawing, trying to figure out my own thing, trying to figure out my own style, and just focusing in on that, and like hopefully with time it will become better. I do like how, for example, the bottom left girl turned out. I really like the size profile. I really like the way I drew the nose, the eyes, the hair. I really like the way I textured the hair on the girl next to her, the curliness. I like how that turns out. The guy was quite fun. I think he turned out pretty fun. I think that captured those textures in his face, those wrinkles and everything, and I think he looks pretty decent. The girl on the left on top, that was the first one I attempted and it turned out terrible, so I like took a quick break, doodled some stuff, and then I went back into this, and I don't know, I think she still doesn't look the best, but yeah. And then the person next to her, I really like the way the sketch and the hair looked, but I don't think I was able to like clean it up well enough. Also, I'm pretty much done talking about my art, but I've been posting on YouTube and Pinterest for the last few months, and I'm doing a lot better here on YouTube than I am on Pinterest, and I'm thinking that maybe I should just take a break or like stop with that, because like, so I have scheduled like a bunch of my shorts on TikTok, and I am also uploading a few to Instagram just to see how things are over on those 2 platforms, to see maybe I should go on TikTok or Instagram, see how that goes. I will have all my links in the description in case you'd like to check me out or like follow me over on those. And yeah, if you liked the video, maybe let me know an area of art that you're working on. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye!